The Out and Proud project was implemented over a 3-year period from 2020 to 2022 in aims to improve legislative frameworks, strengthen the capacities, and to create opportunities for LGBTI human rights defenders in Zimbabwe, Eswatini, and Malawi. The project was implemented by 6 organizations, which are Nyasa Rainbow Alliance, TREAT, the Rock of Hope, Southern African Litigation Centre, COSPE, and the CCPR, co-funded by the European Union. The project started off with a bang, with the first partner meeting being held in February of 2020, and as seen in this picture, everyone was way much younger and 1 or 2 waist sizes smaller. We were ready to change the world, and then disaster struck. The entire world was hit by the COVID-19 global pandemic, which meant our entire first year of implementation had to be virtual. This of course meant endless Zoom meetings and numerous connectivity issues, and a lot of it looked like this.
Can you hear me now?
Perfect.
Okay.
The COVID lockdown unfortunately also resulted in an increase in the number of LGBTIQ persons in crisis, and through a risk and vulnerability survey conducted in the 3 countries, we were able to identify the needs of the community, such as the need for an emergency fund. The emergency fund was able to benefit 17 LGBTI persons in Malawi, 21 in Zimbabwe, and 23 in Eswatini. Beneficiaries were provided with assistance such as shelter, food, legal assistance, psychosocial support, amongst other forms of help. LGBTIQ social exclusion barometer research was also conducted in the 3 countries. The research findings are meant to provide an evidence base for country level and regional advocacy. Our highlights during the project period include the capacity trainings that equipped us with the skills that we needed to effectively run our organizations, such as financial management training, advocacy and communication training, and organizational behavior and leadership training. Legal empowerment programs included the freedom of association cases from NRA in Malawi, ESGM in Eswatini, and advocacy and community engagement surrounding these cases. We also had legal clinics run by our paralegals to empower LGBTI persons with knowledge and information on their rights, and trainings to strengthen the capacity of lawyers in Southern Africa. We were not quiet when it came to making noise in the media as well. We took control of how LGBTIQ stories were told. A media guide was published in collaboration with Taboo Media, and journalists were trained and capacitated on LGBTIQ reporting. Through this initiative, we began to see more positive narratives and accurate reporting and presentation of LGBTIQ stories in media. The media training did not just capacitate journalists from Malawi, Eswatini, and Zimbabwe, but also from Namibia, Zambia, and Mozambique. The journalists who reported the best LGBTIQ stories were awarded with the Media Reportage Award. Outreach activities from the Out and Proud project included police engagements on sexual orientation, gender identity, and expression, religious leaders on the inclusion and creation of safe spaces for LGBTIQ persons in the church, student engagements, meetings with local government officials in our countries, and the lobbying of international bodies. National level advocacy highlights included the first ever Pride March hosted in Malawi, mobilization for court cases affecting LGBTIQ persons in Eswatini, Ida Hobbit celebrations in Zimbabwe where the community created a beautiful statement mural, and the annual Pride event in Eswatini. Regional activities included the regional agenda that was formulated by over 60 human rights defenders from the SADC region and disseminated to various regional and international high-level stakeholders. We also brought our fire at the Eswatini bushfire event, where partners raised the rainbow flag high under the Queer Without Borders theme. International advocacy included the Eswatini UPR statement.
So we would like to urge the government to heed the advice and recommendations made by member states in the latest UPR session. This would in turn make Eswatini a more inclusive, safer, and better place for all.
The partners from the 3 countries also joined the lobbying efforts towards the renewal of the independent experts SOGI mandate. We made our way to the UN in Geneva, where we met with different mandates and delivered a statement during Zimbabwe's UPR adoption.
Eliminate all forms of discrimination and stigmatization, including laws that criminalize LGBTI persons, as this leaves them open to abuse by private citizens and officials at their own discretion and interpretation of the legal status of LGBTI persons. Thank you.
We also had the opportunity to present the Out and Proud project in Italy and describe its positive impact in Southern Africa, where the documentary Transgender in Mugabeland was screened at an Italian film festival featuring the trans activist Jordan Channing.
There's so much to be different that I don't know why when it comes to human beings we want everyone to be the same. It doesn't make sense to me. It will never make sense. We can't be the same. We will never be the same. Even the way I speak, even the way I chop up my shona, we will never be the same. We will never be the same. So, yeah.
What a journey it has been. 3 years of advocating for LGBTIQ persons' rights in Southern Africa. We continue the fight for equality. We continue to be out and proud in Southern Africa.